Hi all, welcome to my channel. I, Alamukarthi Neeraj Kumar, with yet another video. If you have not subscribed my channel, kindly subscribe and ensure to click on the bell icon to get the notification of my new videos. In this video, I am going to explain a 10th standard chapter 2.3 Connecting the Dots by Steve Jobs. Before getting into the video, let me brief you about the author. Author is Steve Jobs. He was born on 1955 and died in 2011. He was an American entrepreneur, business magnate, inventor, and industrial designer. He was the chairman, chief executive officer, and co-founder of Apple Inc. He was widely recognized as one of the pioneers of microcomputer revolution of 1970s and 1980s. Explanation of the first part. Today I want to tell you till difference in my life. Students, you can pause the video, read this part of the lesson and then resume back. This is the story about Steve Jobs. Okay, and it's a autobiographical narration. Yes, and the first story is about connecting the dots. He was a dropout of Reed College, and after 6 months, okay, he had joined for a course in the Reed College, but after 6 months he had to drop out for some or the other reasons, and he stayed around in the college for another 18 months before he really quit the college. Okay, and it was one of the best decisions that he ever made. The thing is, he don't have to take all the classes. He don't have to attend all the classes. Only the classes he felt interested he can attend. That is the plus point for a dropout and staying there around 18 months. Okay, he didn't have a dorm room, so he had to sleep in the floor in his friends' rooms. Okay, because he is a dropout, he has dropped out the college, so he cannot stay in the hostel facility. Hostel facility was not available for him, so he used to sleep in his friends' rooms. He returned Coke bottles for 5 cents deposits to buy food with. So it's a daily food. Okay, since hostel was not there, yeah, he did not get food properly, so he used to sell Coke bottles, empty Coke bottles, and every Sunday night he used to walk to the Hare Krishna temple, where he used to get a good meal at least once in a week. Okay, 7 miles he used to walk. Okay, and much of which he stumbled into the following. His curiosity and intuition was a priceless thing later on. Reed College offered better calligraphy than any other colleges, calligraphy instructions. Okay, there he learned about serif and sans serif typefaces. If you can, in the Word, okay, Microsoft Word, if you click on the font, you can see so many fonts coming down. In that, serif and sans serif is also one of the font. Okay, so that he learned from the Reed College. Okay, 10 years later, when he was designing the first Macintosh computer, this calligraphy, whichever he learned from the Reed College, all he used. Okay, if he had not dropped in that college, and if he had not there in that college for 18 months, he could not have used this calligraphy while making the first Macintosh computer. Windows just copied the Mac. Okay, and now if you see any personal computer, you can see this typeface. Of course, it was impossible to connect the dots. So when he was in the Reed College, that for 18 months, he was not able to connect the dots. That is, he was not able to understand that some or the other way, whatever he learned is going to get useful. But now, when he worked out and when he got the success story, he looked back, means he understood the importance of that studies whichever he has done in that Reed College for 18 months. You can't connect the dots by looking forward. You can connect the dots only by looking at the backwards. Somehow you have to have a faith, trust and hope, and you have to have then some things like your gut, destiny, life, karma, and that approach has never let him down. Explanation of the second part. Second part is from my second story, Till Don't Settle. Students, you can again pause the video, read this part of the lesson and then resume back. The second story is about love and loss, and Steve Jobs used to do whatever he loves early in his life itself. Right from the beginning itself, he started doing the work whatever he loves only. Okay, he himself and Steve Wozniak, okay, both of them started Apple when Steve Jobs was 20 years old. 10 years, after 10 years, Apple has grown to a $2 billion company. Okay, and then Steve Jobs got fired. That means he had to move out of the company. Okay, he had put so many efforts to grow the company and suddenly he had to leave, means it was devastating for him. It is severe shock, distress and grief. Then slowly he started coming out of that. Okay, something he started getting clearer idea, and then again he restarted everything. Okay, during the next 5 years he started a company called Next and then another company called Pixar. Okay, and then after that he made a new companies. Then he fell in love with an amazing woman and she became his wife. Pixar is now the world's successful animation studio, and Apple bought the Next also. He returned back to Apple. Okay, and the family life also, it was very cool, smooth. Okay, and it was going on very nicely. But sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. That is, it could give a great shock suddenly. And the only way to do the great work he believes, or we should believe from his life, is that love what you do. Whatever you do wholeheartedly. Of course, that work will come out as a great work. If you have not found anything yet, whatever you love, go on. Don't get settled with whatever you have. Find out what you love and do that work so that you can achieve the success. Explanation of third part. Third part is from my third story till the end of the lesson. Stay foolish. Again, you have to pause the video, read this part and then you can come back. Okay. The third story he is speaking about death. Okay. About a year ago, that is when he wrote this narration, when he wrote this book. Okay. Before 1 year, he was diagnosed with cancer. Doctor advised him to get his affairs. So he was a billionaire, right? Okay. So all the affairs should be in a proper way. That means to prepare to die. Okay, you have to get prepared to die. He was diagnosed all the day and his tissues were sent to the biopsy, and it turned out to be a rare pancreatic cancer which was curable by surgery. He had a surgery and he is find while he was writing this book. Okay, that is, he reached closer to death and then he retained back. Having lived through, after that he lived so many years, and so because of which he is saying that your time is limited. So don't waste it living someone else's life. That means whatever your intuitions are, you have to live accordingly. Whatever your heart says, the same, with that you have to live. You can't live somebody else's life. And he is also saying that you should have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Somehow already know what you truly want to become. Okay, and he's saying don't get trapped in any kind of dogma that is result of other people's thinking. Think yourself, whatever you want, the things you require to reach your ambition. Think yourself and then you follow your heart. Okay, and he is saying he used to read an amazing publication called The Whole Earth Catalog, and the final issue of this magazine, okay, it was a country road, early morning country road, and beneath it, it has been written, stay hungry, stay foolish. That means it is the beginning. At the end of the book, they have written a beginning. That is to begin anew. Okay, that is as you graduate, you begin anew. And you have to stay hungry and stay foolish to get your path in a proper way. Okay, that's what Steve Jobs is advising. Hope you understood the lesson. Thank you for watching this video. Please like my video, share my video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.